Yeah.
so you guys just finished capturing this lizard guy, right? So you
Yep.
guys had managed to secure him and everything like that, and the villagers, they didn't really pay attention to your car and stuff like that. While you guys were handing back that kid that that got stolen and was gravely injured. But yeah, so you guys,
Yeah, the half dead kid.
yeah, so you guys are still in
Yeah.
the village and stuff like that. And so if there's anything else you want to do in this village, while here, like let me know. You guys did kind of get injured, so maybe it'd be wise to try and heal yourself. Or maybe if you want to talk to any of the villagers while here, yeah, just let me know.
So is this sort of like a village like the last one that we were at?
Yeah, it's like a village that's built around the highway, has like no electricity and things like that, no running water. They probably don't have anything here to buy, but yeah, I can probably
Mhm.
describe.
We're trying to go to Aurea, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Can we ask one of them, say, just basically if we're on the right track, if they know?
Yeah, so you guys walk around. You come upon, let's see here. Yeah, you guys find a young Cathaic woman. She's kind of standing about after you guys, handled this whole lizard thing. She has brown eyes, brown hair. She kind of looks plain. She has a homemade dress or something on with some makeshift cloth shoes. So you guys ask her, uh, are we on the right track to get to Aurea? And she says, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, did she not provide directions? Oh yeah, she's like, oh yeah. If you continue on south here, you'll reach a road that takes you to Aurea. It's called the Cathay 51. When you reach it, you need to turn left. These directions to be accurate because you think back to all the driving you guys have done, and it is accurate. You guys can look on the map and everything and see, oh yeah, Cathay 51 leads right into Aurea when you turn left eventually.
So are we already technically in Cathay?
Yes.
Okay, so we've already passed all checkpoints.
Yeah.
Woo. It is really easy to get into this place.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to remember that Cathay, it's still part of the Empire technically. They haven't really had much time to build border fortifications or anything. It used to be like you just, went across borders without a passport check, but not anymore. So yeah, so you guys want to try and heal yourselves? Stuff like
Yeah,
that?
we want
Sure.
the doctor to heal us and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, she can help too. Because you guys have two doctors essentially. So quite thankfully, Donna has some medical supplies of her own. And none of you guys took any bullet wounds, which was nice. Because the guy you fought didn't have bullets.
No, I'm sure he just had razor sharp claws.
Yeah, oh, he didn't get to bite any of you guys. That would have been fun. I
No, he
think,
just kept chucking us over and over his shoulder. It was terrifying.
one of them, so he missed it unfortunately, but he charged Beedor, and he was going to pick him up and throw him behind you, and throw him behind him, and try and hit you guys. Like, yeah. But that missed. Beedor kind of just sidestepped. Okay, so Donna is going to try and who has the lowest health here?
Definitely not me. I don't think I was ever hit.
I can check my HP real quick. Let me see.
I only lost 8.
I think, yeah, I think I did get hit.
So Donna goes to heal Rock. So she pulls out her surgical tools, medical supplies, and like all that stuff. And let's see here. Yeah, she heals you for 13 HP. Does a pretty good job at patching up your wounds. You don't seem to have any broken bones or anything. You're just kind of really sore. after getting tossed about and hit with people, things like that. So it doesn't seem like you need like any more immediate medical attention. And so, Welkin, do you want to heal anyone or try and heal yourself or anything like that?
Well, I don't think anyone else needs healing except for me.
Okay.
So I suppose I'll heal myself.
All right. So roll a d20, and then add your medicine skill to it.
Another day of good rolls, maybe?
Yo, your rolls are sometimes fucking ridiculous.
No, I know. Why do you think I was so terrified of being the DM? 14.
Yeah. Okay. So you get healed like back to full. You're also fine. You didn't hit your head when you got thrown into the car. Remember how you...
I did a lot of
Yeah,
backflips.
you did a lot of backflips.
For how low agility I have, I'm very good at backflips.
It's the one skill you trained your whole life for.
Yeah, you get a +1 to agility for all your practicing of
For all your
agilities.
backflips.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So while Donna's actually patching you guys up, she has some questions of her own to you guys because you
I
guys...
wonder what she wants to know about.
Yeah, she noticed that you guys kind of pulled weapons out of your car,
Confidential man.
things like that, and she says, "Okay, guys, tell me what's happening. Like, what's with all the weapons and things like that?"
Is this the time to shoot her?
Jesus. I mean, she
might
did just
be.
finish healing us.
And you're
But-
also in a village. Remember that?
Also, she's a pregnant woman. I feel like that's still a no-no.
That's 2 for 1.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god.
It's
Collateral
it's a
damage.
discount bonus. Discount bonus. It'd be too cruel to like let the child be born and then kill its mom and let it be raised without a mom. So we might as well take them both out. 1, 2.
I mean, can we just say that, like, we're on a secret mission, essentially?
Yeah, you can tell her whatever you want.
No, I don't want to tell her the details.
Yeah,
to
we
an
can't
extent,
tell her
but
exactly.
We can at least tell her that we're on a mission.
Yeah, we can't tell you the details or we'd have to kill you. Type thing.
But if you really want to know, I will really kill you.
Yeah, so first she's like, "Oh, I should have noticed that you guys were up to something." Like, let's see here. Yeah, most of you guys kind of look like soldiers. I guess I shouldn't have figured it was just a fun vacation. But so who sent you on this mission?
Sorry, we can't give you any information about the mission. We're supposed to keep things secret.
Well, is it the Empire or is it Cathay who sent you?
We can't say.
You can't say.
I mean, it's going to be pretty obvious soon.
I mean, we still have a choice to join whoever we want.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, you guys do still.
So, yeah, okay, that's a good point then.
Well, so she's kind of like, well, okay, I kind of don't
It's
like
like-
how you guys are withholding some information from me, but you guys didn't seem particularly cruel.
I mean, we
Back
could
there in
tell
that fight.
you, but if we told you, we've kind of had to get rid of you.
Oh, wow. All right, so you really just said that one.
Yeah, she kind of looks taken aback by that. She's like, well, whatever. She's like, all right, why me? Look, against my better judgment, I'll stay with you guys. I really didn't think that something like this would happen to me upon leaving the village I worked at, but, it'll be an adventure, I guess.
You wanted to change of pace.
She's ballsy. I'll give her that.
I think that's an exact quote someone said earlier. Anyways, okay, so is there anything else you guys want to do here in this village, or are you guys done?
No, we know that we are heading the right way. We have a half-dead child that we've returned.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lizard in our trunk.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have a lasagna.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys pack up and go back on the road. So you guys are back here on the open road. There's not so much of a sign of civilization in sight. The wide open plains of Cathay again present themselves, lush and green and without a single tree, and the skies being clear and blue. So you guys are, on this one single paved road that kind of is the only symbol of civilization and the one man-made thing that has shorn a path through this untamed world. And so as you guys are driving, it's been a few hours since
Lizard language.
Okay, yeah, so it's been a few hours since you've left the village you guys were just at. You're driving on this one path through civilization. And as you guys are driving, a sudden noise presents itself. Let's see here. It's a gunshot. You guys hear that, and it impacts your car. It doesn't seem to do anything to the car, but yeah, you guys look back in your rearview mirror, and you see two men holding a rifle, and they've emerged from the grass and are now standing on the road, examining what damage they've caused. And they're kind of in front of you guys. Yeah, they're kind of like behind you guys as you guys are driving off. Do you guys want to stop and teach these guys a lesson or continue on?
So they just shot us with a rifle,
Mm-hmm.
all hiding in the grass.
Mm-hmm.
Do they look? I don't know. Can we quickly tell if they look like confused by the fact they didn't work?
Why don't you give me a perception roll?
Fair enough. Wow, rolled the same number twice. All right, 13. Do I add anything to that?
So these men do not seem particularly well put together. They kind of look more uncivilized than a soldier type.
So they're like bandits.
Yeah, and they seem to be holding bolt-action rifles made probably around 70 years ago.
So, I'll ask the car, do you want me to turn around and beat the shit out of them? They did just open fire on us.
We should recreate that JoJo meme in every D&D campaign we have.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys are turning around to go teach these guys a lesson?
I don't know. I asked everyone else. Are we?
I mean, yeah, let's run them over.
I'm not going to run them over
I mean, they
because we
shot at
are
us.
heading into a city. I feel like blood on your car never goes well.
I mean, in all fairness, you guys also have like a lizard semi-corpse just in the back of your car, right?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's not as obvious as like blood all over your car.
There's probably blood all inside your car from that guy.
That's just in the trunk. It's fine. Who's going to look in our trunk?
Let's finish these guys, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so you guys drive towards. Do you want to like try and hit these? Yeah, you guys. You didn't want to
Absolutely
hit
not.
them. Okay.
Wait, what happened?
We are not hitting them with the car.
So as you turn
Let's-
around and drive
close,
closer,
yeah.
another one opens fire. Ooh. And so let's see here. Yeah, they shoot the windshield of the car with their powerful bolt-action rifle. And
Run them over.
so who's
Yeah,
in the passenger seat?
over.
Who's in the passenger seat? Liz, right?
Me.
Yeah, so you get hit by a bullet. It doesn't
That's
seem. It kind of hits you in the shoulder, in the bone of the shoulder, so it didn't seem to do too much. But yeah, you take like 3 points of damage. It didn't really. It seems like you can pull the bullet out pretty easily,
Well,
and it didn't
we're-
impact you very hard. But yeah, you got hit, and now there's a hole in your windshield.
Great.
Yeah, and so you guys want to. So how close do you want to get to these guys? Hey, that's all good.
Well, they've now shot our windshield. So my initial idea, I'm running them over now.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
They shot the windshield, so
yeah,
now
we
it's
already
just
have a
it's
hole in
end
our
game.
windshield. We might as well just run them over.
We're in the end game now.
Why don't you give me a driving roll?
Okay. How many times am I gonna roll a
The same
13?
number.
Okay, and you don't have a bonus to?
No, I
driving?
don't have any bonus to driving, even though I've been driving this entire campaign.
Okay, so you hit one of them. One of them manages to dodge out of the way. So this guy kind of sees it coming and he like, runs over here. But this guy isn't so lucky. You kind of you hit him.
He got deaded.
I like the actual movement of making the cube hit him.
Yeah, well, let's see just how how much you guys did to him. Ooh, yeah, he is barely alive.
I would assume he'd be knocked down.
Yeah, so
Probably a bit of ways away now.
maybe this isn't too accurate. This is more what it's like. You guys are just like sat on top of him after you hit him. You kind of just flew under.
He's under the vehicle.
Yeah.
It's like GTA 5. He's gonna slide out all of a sudden.
That man is truly unfortunate. Of all places, he could have ended up in under the vehicle.
So who's in the left passenger side? Who wants to just open up that door and lay into that man?
Well, do you guys have weapons in you? Yeah, I think you guys have pistols on you right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, so from the previous session, so we'll use this as like the dividing line of the car. Yeah, so let's see here.
We have a small one, a long one, and a fat one.
Yeah, so L is for Liz. W is for Welkin.
Ooh.
Let's get that a bit more.
My W will never be the same again.
And oh, D is for Donna.
This is appropriate.
W
actually.
was for
The one
Wando.
who took the bullet took the L, and the one who drove the person took the W.
And B is for Bidor. He kind of has the tiny one, the tiny game piece. Okay, yeah. So this is kind of what it looks like.
So I guess I'll open fire on the guy on the left.
Okay. Yeah. So you open your door and you go to fire. Why don't you give me a roll to hit.
Okay. 19.
Okay. Yeah. So what's the damage of a pistol?
Let me see. I think 1d8.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you roll the D8 for me and add your martial.
Okay, d8. So 5 plus 1, 6.
5 plus 1, 6. Okay, yeah, you shoot him like right in the chest. That hurts, but he's still alive. He's still going.
How?
All right. Since I'm also there, I guess. Or are we doing turns? Because you never really rolled for this encounter.
Yeah. So we need a roll for initiative. So we'll have Bidor go first because he took the first action already. We won't retcon that. Everyone else can roll for initiative.
Holy shit! I rolled a 19.
Okay.
There it is. I rolled a 3.
Aha.
There it is.
Okay. So what did Liz roll?
15.
Okay.
15 these nuts.
D&D's nuts.
And he's nuts, goddammit.
Okay. So Bidor already went. So Rock, it's your turn.
Okay, so I
yeah,
guess
You're kind of stuck in here, but you can probably use the sunroof.
I can probably just shoot through the window.
You're going to shoot through the window?
Well, I mean, the door's open.
Yeah, the door's open. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
So you
do
want
it
to
outside.
possibly deafen Bidor by firing a weapon right by his ear?
I mean, I'm not gonna put the gun next to his ear. Obviously, I'm gonna.
I don't
just-
think you know how loud guns are.
I mean,
Yeah, you're firing it in a basically enclosed space. It's going to be deafening.
I mean, but he already shot from inside here, right?
Well,
So-
no, he opened the door and shot out. That's slightly different than you shooting in the middle of the car with the door open.
Alright, sure. So
One of the things you remember, the
open up
car has a sunroof.
open up the roof then, so I can shoot from there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure it's okay, fair enough. But I don't know. Can I do that?
You guys can open up the roof.
Okay, yeah. I guess that can be a movement action.
Yeah. Well, why? Yeah. So there we go. There's Rock right there. So why don't you roll to hit?
I rolled an 11.
Yeah, you don't really hit. It kind of took you a bit too long to get up there. You know, there's a bit of a delay in pulling up the window, so as soon as you pulled up, you didn't really get a chance to shoot. So Liz, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
We're stationary, right?
Yes.
I'm going to take cover behind the car,
Okay.
like opposite side of these guys.
Like
Yeah,
this.
and then I'm gonna try to take a shot if I can do that in the same turn.
So you can probably move out to like here. So this would be like the front of the car. And you can
Yeah,
probably
that's
aim
what I
over
mean.
this.
Like behind the tire, but able to.
Yeah. Yeah, you can
Reach
poke
over
up
the
you can
hood.
poke up and shoot here from here.
Yeah.
So why
Okay.
don't you give me that roll to hit?
And then I will pop off a shot if I can
Yeah,
with the
you
assault
can.
rifle.
Oh, you have an assault rifle with you?
Yeah, don't I?
So that means you had an assault rifle just sitting in your car. You can. I mean.
Oh, let me use the stun grenade then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why don't
Oh
you
my.
roll that d20 for me?
All right, come on, big money here.
This is what we're wasting our stun grenades on.
Oh no. Okay, I rolled a 2. I'm sure whatever modifications I have won't bring it up high enough.
Yeah, you would use your explosives for that. So you chuck.
At least it wasn't a 1. If it was a 1, I'm pretty sure you would have thrown it right into the car.
Yeah. So you go to throw the stun grenade. You actually throw the stun grenade, and it like lands right by the guy, but you realize you didn't pull the pin.
Oh, well, at least he can get it back.
Yeah. I didn't want
That's
to penalize
okay.
you for it too much. So you guys
Drop
can
the
you
grenade
guys
inside
can
the
get it
car.
back. You guys can get it back.
You just go boom.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Okay. And so the soldier who's under the car. Let's see. Yeah. So the soldier under the car, he kind of crawls out from under there. Kind of
That
crawls
man
out to be right
literally
here.
got ran over.
Yeah. He's not look. He doesn't even have his weapon with him or anything. That's probably
Okay, fair
left
enough.
under the car. But yeah, he kind of crawls out and puts his hands up. He kind of looks like he's done.
It's like, I quit. That really, really fucking hurt.
Yeah. Actually, he starts to. Yeah, he kind of. For now, he's just like staying here. But the other guy, he's kind of just. He's still gonna fight.
I don't know how you fight by watching a man get run over by a car and then someone open the door and take a shot into your chest.
Yeah.
Why would you not stop there?
He
Hey,
aimed
dedicated
for.
fellas.
All right. So he aimed for Bidur. He aimed for Bidur with his bolt action rifle. That missed. However, poor Donna got caught in the crossfire. And yeah, that doesn't look nice. She took a hit and a half. Yeah, she got hit by that, and it doesn't look good. It hit her like right in the arm. She was kind of just sitting there.
Why was she
facing
just kind of
forward.
sitting there?
She was kind of all frozen up. She was kind of scared.
Most
She's
people
get-
huddle up into a ball.
She wanted to leave, but she didn't get a chance to leave yet. She was kind of messing around with her seatbelt. Unfortunately, she got hit right in the arm with a pretty big bullet from a bolt-action rifle. She screams out in pain, and yeah, she doesn't like that at
Not
all.
many people do.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine if she was into that. I'd be like, wow,
I like how Liz dealt with the bullet in the arm better.
that's some next level kinky stuff. If she's into getting bullets in her.
All right, Welkin, it's your turn.
All right. I suppose I'm just gonna open up my door and just take a shot.
All right, roll to hit for me.
What do I add for?
Your marshal.
What about small? What is small arms for then?
Oh, that's also for pistols and things like that. You can add that too.
Oh, okay. So that puts me at a a 16 then.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I
you
forgot
hit.
to add my small arms. Oh well.
Yeah, you hit the guy. Why don't you roll the d8 for damage plus your martial modifier?
4.
Yeah, you hit the guy in like the lower leg. He's still standing, but yeah, he doesn't look to be in the greatest shape. And so Donna, after getting hit, she still seems to be able to move. She just looks like she's in a lot of pain, and so she gets up out of the car and stays here. She kind of looks calm still. She looks like she's still able to react, but she's kind of hiding now. All right, so Bidor, it's your turn again.
I will take a shot at the second guy.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I roll. Okay, so let's see. 12. 13.
Yeah, so you get a shot off and hit him.
Okay. 4.
Yeah, you hit him in like the lower leg again.
Okay.
He's kind of he's barely on like his leg that has been shot twice. So maybe he'll fall down if you guys shoot him again. But so Rock, it's your turn.
I'll roll to hit.
Should have aimed for the head.
Wow. I rolled a 2 plus 2. That's 4. That's still
Quick miss.
Yeah, you fire and it goes like right over his head.
Yeah. Looks like I'll be a low roller this time around.
All right, Liz, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go with the pistol.
You're gonna shoot at good old number 2.
Yep.
Okay. You don't want to execute the guy who got run over?
I mean, sure, why not?
Okay.
Let's do that.
Fire at him then.
Do I need to roll?
No, you don't have to.
Oh my god, you're gonna
he's-
just fucking
he's like,
execute this
staying
man who's
there.
surrendered.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shoot him right in the head. He
Hey,
just
why didn't we just take information for him since he gave up as to why he was attacking us?
Because there's another one left.
yeah he
He's about to
collapsed.
lose a
We
leg.
could have potentially just like grabbed this guy and just dipped.
Yeah, good old number 1. He just collapses and dies after you shoot him in the head, and he's gone.
Nice.
You remember that his weapon's under the car, so you guys can probably take that as loot. Lute.
That would be an instrument.
Yes. All right, and so the good old number 2 guy over here, he goes to shoot again. Yeah, he gets a shot off, but he goes for Bidor. It passes by Bidor and just like hits the window behind where he's sitting, because thankfully Donna closed the door when she left. So yeah, it didn't hit at all. All right, so Welkin, it's your turn again.
All right, I guess I'll go for a shot again.
Okay.
12.
Okay, yeah, you hit him.
And the damage is a 4 again.
Okay, yeah, you hit him in the leg again, and at this point, he collapses onto the floor. And he kind of like drops his gun when he does that.
Can you believe a man that takes 3 bullets in the leg before he can no longer stand in it?
Maybe he has military training or something.
I don't think.
I don't
training
think
can
he- I don't
make
think-
you, Yeah, not succumb to a bunch of bullets in your legs.
To even 1 bullet in your leg.
Yeah, that's muscle tissue damage right there.
Yeah. Donna stays here.
Now
where she
that's
is.
a lot of damage.
Flex Seal can't even fix that.
And that's
Nope.
a fact.
No chance.
All right, so Bidor, it's your turn to act again. Do you
She
want
got a
to?
Sputnik.
Well, the guy is on his knees, right?
Yeah, he's dropped like onto the floor.
Teabag him.
If you want to, by all
No.
means.
Might as well just flex.
Can I go and try to hold him down?
Yeah. Why don't you give me a let's see here. Yeah, you can try and hold him down. Just give me a strength roll.
A 3.
Yeah, so you manage to get over to him and you try and hold him down, but he's kind of squirming. You don't really have a good grip on him.
Too bad.
Yeah, but Rock, it's your turn.
Alright, let's see if this time I can actually aim properly. Yeah, I got 19 plus
Oh,
blue
okay,
21.
you're shooting him. Okay, yeah. Roll to hit. Roll for damage.
Alright, what do I roll for the pistol again?
D8, and then add your martial modifier.
D8, D8, D8. That's 5 plus 3, 8 damage total.
Okay, yeah. This guy doesn't seem to be in a good shape at all.
Alright, so should we move in to capture him then now?
Maybe Liz. What do you want to do?
I think at this point I'll try to restrain him.
Okay, yeah. Why don't you give me a strength roll then?
Let's, like your
With
inner
an
dominatrix
advantage,
coming out to just whip him.
Yeah, you can give me an advantage one because this guy is like nearly dead by this point.
Okay.
Channel your inner dominatrix, whip him.
Okay, I got a 17.
Yeah, you managed to restrain him.
Okay, nice.
All right, yeah. And so when you do this, when all the bullets stop flying, ooh,
Donna gets larger.
yeah. So she moves over to help the guy, and so he's actually still conscious. You guys can't see. You can only see the paint screen, right?
Alright, so we can be like, yo, what's up, punk? Why y'all shooting at
Yeah.
us?
Okay, good. Yeah, so you guys come up to them, and so good old Donna, she's a nice soul, and so you guys like take the weapon away from the guy and stuff like that, and Donna, the first thing she does is to try and help the guy with his bullet wounds, even though she got hit very badly. And so she tries to make sure that he's still alive. She stabilizes him basically, make sure that he won't die, in your guys' arms. And so let's see here. Yeah, so, but however, the instant she goes up and stabilizes them, the guy, he kind of yells something obscene at her. So let's see here. She goes up to try and help him, and after stabilizing him, he kind of regains consciousness. He's like, "Get away, you vile whore of Aurora!" And after that happens, Donna kind of looks very shaken. Her face grows red with anger and embarrassment, and while she does look like she's about to lash out, she kind of just gets up and walks back towards the car, looking like she's about to cry.
I'm gonna put my finger in his bullet wound and just mess with it.
Okay, let's see here. You do that, and ooh, yeah, you kind of play around with him, and that hurts him, and he like cries in pain, and it looks like you undid whatever Donna had just done, basically, and now he's on the verge of death again.
How does what?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not in a good condition. He felt better, and now he doesn't.
Wait, that was anticlimactic.
No, he's still alive. Don't worry, he's still alive. But yeah, you kind of hurt him when you did that. You did some damage.
Yeah, the point was to hurt him, but it shouldn't have reopened any wounds. But that she already.
You
staked.
stuck your fingers in his wounds.
Yeah, he stuck it in one. He opened up a wound in his leg.
I imagine like you put your two fingers in there and just like wriggled them around and. Ugh.
No, it's like you
No.
stick your thumb in and just basically put pressure on something that already hurts.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
then he cries in pain. He doesn't seem
Yeah.
like he's about to die.
Rock just fingered a man to death.
That's something to put on my resume.
So what do we do with these guys? I mean, what information do we expect? We can, I don't know.
I mean, we should start with why was he shooting at us?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, yeah, so you ask him why he was shooting at you guys, and he's like, we were there to teach you horrible people who have done little but to exploit us a lesson. So basically, he seems to be trying to teach you guys a lesson.
How did that work out? Looks like you're about to die because of it.
Do you know how many people of ours you've killed?
I
You are
haven't
just
killed
a
any of your
drop
people,
in the
so I don't
bucket.
know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah,
You
can we
are
ask
from
them who
the
they think
cities.
that we are?
What?
I said like
Can we
I'm
ask
just,
them who
well,
who
yeah,
do they think we are?
I'm just telling him like we haven't killed anyone, so any of your people, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You are people from the cities. We are not. You have oppressed us for centuries on end by taking our goods, taking our children, taking our women, and bringing them to your cities where you exploit them for your own purposes.
Get good, scrub.
Yeah, and see, he appears to think you guys are from Aurea, is what you guys pick up from this. Like everyone.
Ah.
And he says, for centuries, we lived alone with contact with our nearest neighbors, like the Ising model, and none else. But our life was ruined when the men from the city they call Aurea came and kidnapped the young men and took them away, never to be seen again. We were just two of the men they took. We found out that there were many others like us, taken from their homes to serve a people foreign to us, yet that claimed to be our own. We experienced what they wanted us to do, serve in their army, oppress and attack others, but we would have none of it. One night we revolted. The many villagers we took up in our arms, inferior to the men of Aurea, but still capable of killing, and killed the men who enslaved us and tried to flee. The men from Aurea were too powerful, and they massacred us, opening fire on us, even on those who surrendered to their will, and most of us died. But we escaped, burned the clothes they gave us, and made our way back home. From then on, we have tried to take the revenge on the colonizers of the land. So I say to you, free me so that I may continue on my quest.
It's a few people versus a whole city. There's no way you can look at this. Well, you guys possibly win. You're just gonna keep getting massacred for being stupid.
Why don't one of you guys give me an intelligence roll? Because I realized that what he said was a bit unclear.
I rolled a 10 plus 10 plus 2, 12.
Yeah, it seems like this guy, he was conscripted into the military in Cathay, and he deserted after starting like a small-scale uprising. Why don't one of you guys give me a knowledge roll?
I got that one.
Okay.
It's the only thing I'm good at. It's not the only thing I'm good at. I'm bad at it. I'm really bad at it. Oh no.
Well, thankfully,
I got a 6.
you guys have someone from Cathay. They can
Oh,
tell
yeah.
you that military service in Cathay is mandatory, and they basically have a universal male conscription. So they conscript
Sexist.
males from all around Cathay, including like the tiny little villages that exist in the middle of nowhere. People kind of just go there, every few years, gather up all the military-age men and say, all right, it's time to serve in the military for your 2 years or 3 years or however long they serve. And yeah, they kind of just like kidnap them and bring them back when their service term is up. And so it seems like that's what happened to these men. They're taken from their village and impressed into military service. And they didn't like that.
Not many do.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Texas, then they might.
Yeah, and so yeah, you tell the guy that yeah, you can't really do anything. He's like, he says, I can always resist. If I just take one life of one of these men, then I will have made the world a better place.
So basically, I think this guy's useless to us anyway.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you can capture him if you want to. You can let him go.
I mean,
you
we got a half dead lizard. We don't have room for a half dead nobody.
Also,
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna first say like, oh, maybe we could use him as a distraction to like do something later on. But yeah, we already have the half-dead lizard. We can't keep piling up half-dead bodies in our trunk.
yeah.
They're gonna form a, they're gonna fuse together, form a lizard man hybrid, and then we're all gonna die.
What if the lizard was a girl after all, and they just have a half lizard, half man baby?
Then they have a very short incubation period.
Yeah, it's just like that.
It's just they
Starts laying eggs.
close contact. That's it. If that were the logic, then she's pregnant with like 3 different kids at the moment.
Yep. Beautiful stuff. I mean, they bond over being together, locked in the trunk. Then they decide they had nothing better to do, so they get into some steamy action.
While they're both tied up and
Yeah, it's
bleeding
extra-
to death.
Yeah, it's extra kinky. They're into that stuff.
My God.
You really are trying to replace Visal here, aren't you?
Go. That wasn't even that terrible.
Yeah, so you guys just want to like leave this guy nearly dead at in the middle of the road, or take
Now
him
we
with
can
you?
finish him off if he wants.
If you want to finish him off, like by all means.
I mean, maybe he might be in a sense useful here because he's wait. No, he said he wants to attack the people of Aurea, not Cathay. We're heading for Cathay, right?
You guys are heading to Aurea.
Oh,
Aurea
we're
is
heading
part
to
of
Aurea.
Cathay. It's
So-
the capital.
I mean, he shot at us. He's ruined our car. I'm fine with just leaving him here to bleed out to death
Yeah, I
on
was
the
gonna-
road, or maybe some car accidentally hitting him.
I was gonna say.
I'm
since
fine
he-
with that as well.
I was gonna say since he looks like he's going to be like a crazy radical person that's probably going to attack the city at some point. That could be a useful distraction for us at some point. Like if
Well, I
we-
highly doubt he's alone.
I mean, he is alone.
Oh yeah,
I
he might
mean,
have friends, so we don't actually need him. That's true. So yeah, let's just finish him off.
He killed his friend, but yeah. Okay, so you guys want to just kill him? That's why.
No, I say we
Okay,
just leave him.
just leave him,
Leave him on
okay.
the ground.
You guys want to take his weapon and ammo and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
just
Doesn't
back
need
him
that.
real quick.
So you
I
guys
also want to retrieve my stun grenade.
Yeah, you do that, and you guys also like move the car back, and you find the rifle under the car that was dropped there, and so you guys from this get 2 bolt action rifles. They do D20 damage, basically.
Did you
Oh,
roll
this-
like a 20 on Donna or something?
Yeah, she got hit by a 20. You know, I rolled to hit for Bidor. It wasn't high enough for Bidor to get hit, so I rolled to hit for Donna. Donna got a 20 rolled, so she got hit really badly.
Ah.
Yeah, don't worry.
She got gooded.
Wait, we should heal her first, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
actually stabilized herself.
Okay.
Yeah, so while you guys are doing this, she
Damn, that's
stabilized
hardcore to do
herself.
stitches on yourself. Holy shit.
Yeah, she's got the biggest balls in this car so far.
Yeah, she like removed the bullet and everything. Her hands are all like bloody and stuff like that, but she seems to be alive. She says she's very sore and in pain, but she'll
yeah.
live. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys get 2 bolt action rifles that do D20 damage. You guys get 2 knives, and is there anything else you think these guys might have? You guys get like a spare change of clothes that are like raggedy clothes, kind of smell a bit. You guys can leave those behind if you want to. And you
Nah.
guys find
I don't
some
need 'em.
like old flour used to make bread. You guys don't need that either though. Okay, yeah, so this encounter's done. So you guys drive off. And yeah, you continue on. So, as you guys continue on the highways again, the roads are still empty, and yeah, you figure that the few cars you do see on the road, they're kind of going on journeys of their own. You know, maybe they're trucker, you know, some trucks, they're probably hauling loads of goods from one town, small town on the fringes of civilization to another, or the few actual passenger cars you see, maybe they're on the move to a new city or anything like that. But whatever it is, so you guys are, you know, after your previous encounter, you're just kind of looking into the open grasslands that pass on by, and then Then Welkin sees something strange. Uh, so there appears to be a small group of people huddled about in a field about 100 meters off the side of the highway. They do not appear to have a car. And you recall all the way back in the beginning of the campaign, you remember how you rolled the d20, right, for a perception check like 15 minutes into the, well, right after you guys found out about the quest, and you saw some Aurorans?
Sure.
Well, that happened, and you can tell from seeing the Aurorans back in the city that these people who are kind of standing, out at the side of the road 100 meters past are also Aurorans. You get a bit of a chill from that, and you can tell they're Aurorans by comparing from what you had seen previously. So yeah, they're kind of just like standing, 100 meters off the side of the road, kind of huddled around something or something like that.
Just looking at us menacingly.
No, they're kind of like looking down at something.
You can see like the JoJo symbols behind him. The stand. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, so you guys want to stop and see what's going on here, or just continue on?
I say we just. I don't know. What does everyone else want to do?
I don't know. I mean, there is still a dead semi-dead lizard in the trunk. We have to do something about that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I've been reading about the lizard language so far in the car. Did I make any progress?
No.
Too bad.
Yeah. It's you can't really learn much of it in like a day.
I
A
see.
few days is what it is. Yeah, so do you guys want to stop at this little side of the road, or do you want to just continue on the drive?
Let's go. Vámonos. Everybody, let's go.
Wait, this is still in the highway, right?
Yeah, you're still on the highway.
So it's either go on the side of the road and look at these Orions, whatever.
Aurorans.
Aurorans. I can never remember. I mix it up with Aurea.
Yes, that's how it should be.
And the Oreo.
Yeah.
What do we look at them for?
Well, maybe you're a bit curious to see what they're doing out here because you guys know that you are a very long ways away from Aurora. So you guys are a very long ways away from the Imperial capital, and that's still a very long ways away from Aurora. So it's like you're a very, very long ways away. You're kind of basically on opposite sides of the continent. And these people are just out in the middle of nowhere.
We can ask Donna if she knows something about these behaviors.
Yeah, you ask her and she's like, there's Aurorans, like, that's kind of weird. I mean, yeah, you don't really see them very often. And, I mean, I'm a convent Auroran. We have, like, appearance that's similar, I think, but I wouldn't really say that we share a lot culturally. They're kind of distant. A lot of times we like to call them our brothers and sisters in Aurora, but I think distant cousin would be more accurate to say.
I mean, they're just basically huddled over on the side of the road.
Yeah, and they're like 100 meters out. You guys can spot them, but it's not like they're right on the exact side of the road where they can be seen easily.
Do you want to throw a stun grenade in middle of them?
That's probably not a good idea. Aren't they like a super advanced civilization?
They are.
Yeah. Hell
are
no.
the-
We're not
who are
fucking with them.
Who are the lizard people?
The lizard people are a super advanced civilization, and so are the Aurorans. The difference being is that one arrived from space, the other didn't.
I thought we all had the
What
same
arrived from
technology.
space earlier?
I thought we all had around the same technology, but yeah. Well,
So
actually,
you guys are
if you
most.
see at the bright side, if we did manage to beat them, we could get access to all of their cool stuff.
I don't think we could.
How many of them are there again?
There's about 5.
Oh yeah, no,
5 or
fuck that.
6.
I don't even think if there's 2 we could.
Good. If there was 2, I'd say like I think we should take our chances and try. Especially if we like get in that sneak attack. That Sekiro backstab.
Considering the fact that whenever we drove by them the first time, we were in an all-black car and they stared us down. Like it's just like they immediately knew. I would assume that they would know something and just fucking teleport behind us and slit our throats.
Yeah, I've been playing enough Sekiro. I know how to get my characters to sneak behind them and like stab them without getting them.
All right, so what are we gonna do about these guys? So we're just gonna ignore them?
I guess
Keep going.
so.
They keep showing up, which is kind of also weird.
All right, so we have one.
Drive?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I say we ignore them and leave.
Okay, then we keep going.
Alright, yeah, so 1 second, I just need to get a drink of water. But yeah, you guys will leave them behind, I guess. It's unfortunate that the first thing you guys wanted to do was like run over him and stuff like that.
That was Louise. Let us be clear here.
I know.
Well, you were the one driving and you're the one who decided to run over. I was just giving ideas. You were the one who decided to execute them.
No, not those guys. He's talking about the Aurorans.
I didn't say to run over the Aurorans. I said a
No,
drive
you did say to kill them.
Oh yeah, you did say drive by.
Yeah,
I mean,
if
that
you-
was a joke. That was a joke. I was not trying to fight those guys with super advanced technology in the 5v5.
Yeah, if you guys had tried to fight them, you probably would have died. But yeah, so you guys continue on driving. And, so let's see here. Yeah, you guys have been on the road for like another day by this point. And so why don't one of you guys give me a perception roll?
I got a 3.
Okay, yeah. You guys are kind of just driving on the highway, and then all of a sudden, the trunk in the back of your car opens, and the lizard guy just like breaks his binds off, and then rolls on out onto the highway.
What the fuck?
Yep. Does one of you guys want to give me a knowledge roll?
What I'm getting at
Sure,
this is
I'll do
tying
that
him
one.
up was completely useless.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you-
we already kind of know that
Yeah,
after
you-
3
you-
attempts of failing, tying
Yeah.
him up.
He did break out of his bonds several times.
All right, can I not roll a 2? All right, I got 13 for a knowledge check. Yeah.
Maybe he's superhuman. Maybe he recovers really quickly. Who knows? Dom doesn't seem to know either. But yeah, so you guys want to chase this guy down?
I mean, yeah,
Or-
he's like
Honestly, we didn't get anything from him though.
Well,
We can't talk to him.
Yeah, but like we're heading to a place where people who do know the language can talk to him. So.
Yes, and how the fuck are we going to explain that we have a half-dead lizard in the back of our car?
I mean, I'm sure there's people who will pay a hefty amount of money just to have one of these lizards with them. So I'm pretty sure we can.
Yeah, but they're gonna ask questions.
Not if we're dealing with someone that's shady enough.
I highly doubt we'll find someone shady enough and knowledgeable enough at the same time.
Shady people are often knowledgeable, and knowledgeable people are often shady.
Considering our main goal is to go to a university to find out about this guy, I don't know where we'd find other people along the way. Because that's a bit of a stretch, and a lot like a.
I mean, the military people would probably be like foam at their mouth from like being able to get a lizard person. So we can be like, "Yo, we have a lizard person in our custody. We will exchange him if you guys help us get some information out of him or something."
Why would they not just take him from us?
I mean, we wouldn't tell them where he is.
Then we would just die, I think.
I mean, if we just get killed, then they wouldn't be able to find him.
I mean, I don't see you having 5 men go up against an entire military in that situation.
I mean, it's not that we're gonna go up against them. It's just like it's in their best interest not to kill us. Just because if they kill us, they wouldn't know where the lizard person is.
Uh,
Well, okay, so anyways, back to this campaign. Are you guys gonna chase down this lizard guy again, or are you just gonna let him run free?
I don't know. He was a bitch to fucking get in the first place.
Well, he's probably still injured right now,
Yeah.
significantly. It just seems like this is probably the time that he had enough energy to get out. Without being shot.
I think our mistake was feeding him in the first place so he could recover his energy.
Did we feed him?
Yeah, we gave him some food and water.
Yeah,
right?
we gave him some food and water.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did need him to be alive.
Yeah,
He was dying.
we can give him water, but no more foodie.
I mean, that's if he, decides to obey that and just, decides to eat your food regardless. He's a big guy. He can eat a lot of food.
We can like chop off his legs or something.
Yeah, there's no way we
okay.
can keep him alive once we do that.
I mean, we have a doctor. We could probably like close the wound so he doesn't bleed out and stuff.
You would need you could slow the wound by essentially just wrapping a belt around him, but I don't think you completely stop it without actual like treatment.
You can do it, sir. You can do some surgical removal of the legs or something.
Yeah, some good old burning the flesh.
Yeah, I was gonna say is like if you wanted, you could just like cauterize an entire leg, but that might kill him.
That definitely might kill him.
The shock of cauterizing that much flesh might kill him.
Yeah.
I say we just move on. I mean, it's gonna be a pain just catching him back, and he'll run off again, and it'll be back and forth.
I mean, but like now I'm invested. Now I feel like all our efforts will go to waste if we just let him go.
That's true. I don't know. I mean, maybe do you think we can just capture him somehow? Just get him into the university fast. How far is the university from here? Like how far are we? A few days, few hours.
So
Yeah, but then we still have to deal with the situation of we now have we're gonna have to explain this at some point.
I mean, we'll just
And if we
explain
can't
that,
give a
like,
good explanation, we're gonna be suspicious where we don't want to be suspicious.
I mean, our explanation I think is fair enough. We were like traveling into here. We saw that the lizard had kidnapped the kid. We like helped get the kid back and took the lizard down.
We're not supposed to have
Yeah.
guns.
So you guys can
We don't-
store your
we can-
guns safely, but yeah, why don't you?
It's gonna be real obvious that we shot him a lot.
Okay, we can wait. It's not that we can have guns. It's that we can't have like the assault rifles and stuff like that we have, but we can have regular handguns.
No,
No.
you can't. You can't.
We can't. We even got. Remember? Do you not remember we got in trouble for having the knives to defend that? To defend that one chick.
Yeah, the girl who was getting kidnapped.
We can't have any weapons.
And this is also a different place. You guys are in a more oppressive regime now. So when you guys were in Anok, that was a
I
bit
think
more
that-
free. You guys are in a completely different place now. And as Rock would tell you, yeah, it's not always a very nice place to live. It can be a bit oppressive. In fact, if Rock wants to give me a knowledge roll, can you do that, Rock?
I got a 9.
Okay,
That's
let's see here. Maybe capturing lizards is illegal. Maybe not. You think
Why?
that maybe you're just supposed to tell the government about them and they do the capturing, but you're not sure. You're not really sure. You're kind of just like, yeah, maybe that's the case.
I mean, I figured kidnapping was illegal.
Also, by the way, this is how like a regular kidnap person, if you guys were to kidnap a random person, this is probably how they would behave. Just like not able to take as much punishment. It's like if you were just go capture a random NPC and kidnap them, they would try and escape like this all the time. Just not when you're driving in a
Yeah, I
car.
was gonna say I don't think they would be able to like break
Yeah.
their bindings so easily and just like burst out of a freaking.
Yeah.
What trunk opens from the inside, by the way?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you would need some like.
What
Next
the fuck was
level
that? Why is
Sorry.
Sohail in here twice?
No, wait.
He's multiplying. It's mitosis. I knew it.
So many Indians.
All right. So what are we doing now?
Are you guys just gonna leave the lizard?
Oh yeah, we're still dealing with the lizard situation.
Yeah.
I don't know what we can do.
You guys can try and chase him down and capture him again. You know, rough him up again.
Yeah, but I feel like we'd have to then repeat this like 6 more times if we want to actually keep him in place.
So I will say
Sort
that
of
you,
wrapping it up in steel cable. I don't know how we can keep him in place.
I will say that you guys are getting close to Aurea. Very close. But yeah, you imagine you will have to deal with stuff like this as long as you have him.
It'd be much if we could talk to him. It'd be easier. This is why I hate this at the moment. But I understand why.
Do we have a version of Google Translate here that translates to lizards?
No.
Because we
would
can't
need-
make the same sounds.
Well, also it's it's not a well-known language. It's only really known by academics. So there are
There's-
people who can even there are people who can understand it verbally. It's just they're in academic positions usually, researchers at universities, things like that.
All right. So it's just like I don't know how to deal with the aftermath once we do get him. So
We can knock him unconscious or something.
good luck with that.
He's just gonna wake up later on anyway. I think.
But it's just like the point is like we'll have a half dead lizard.
How about we just cut one of his legs off and we try to stitch up the wound as good as possible?
You don't
like-
stitch up a wound that size. You literally
Okay.
just cauterize it,
Yeah, and
which would probably kill him.
I mean, he can put up
I
a
mean,
lot
what
more
the doctors-
punishment than everyone else here, so.
what
can
do
take off.
doctors usually do when someone's like has like their arms cut off or something?
They have more supplies than we do.
Fair.
Like for instance, I don't know how we're going to get something to large enough and to a hot enough temperature to cauterize that wound.
I mean, that wouldn't be hard. We just need like some basic metal plate or something. Like
Use
that.
the engine block of your car.
I suppose.
Except you'd have to lift up this, 7.
No,
foot
we
tall
lift up the
thing.
car and place the car on him. That's how we do it. That's
Might
the
be
easier way.
easier to do.
So like, I don't think we can cut off his leg. I don't know what to do with him. So I'm inclined to leave, to just let him go. Like we'll stop and close our trunk, but I'm inclined to let him go.
How about we put nails on his feet so when he tries to walk, it just like
Then he's gonna become the Messiah. Then he's gonna die and everything's gonna change. 3 days later, he's gonna be back again.
I vote for a Jesus ending. It's for a lizard Jesus.
Lizard Jesus.
ending. Lizard Jesus ending. Let's go.
Yeah, it's just I can't think of anything of how we can like keep him in place, even if it's only for a short period of time. Nor can I think of anything what we would do with him later.
With that.
Like, yes, we can go find people to communicate with him, but again, we have to explain how we have this thing, which is just going to get the government involved, and we really don't want that. We already made the
that's-
effort of avoiding border patrol to avoid the government being on our ass. This is going to be an even bigger target.
Or if we decide to join with the local government, we can give them the lizard and say that we want to join them and shit.
Yeah, but we still don't even know both sides of the story.
Yeah,
As with all the information that we currently have, we have no reason to want to join them.
that is true.
I guess we.
I mean, if you guys want to do like a villain route,
I think you've been doing enough for that for all of us.
I guess we let's get to Aurea first. I think that's the best hope.
I know, but we have to deal
but
with this
like
lizard
lizards.
first. Are we gonna get him or are we gonna leave him?
I mean, honestly, realistically speaking, by all the times we've spent on like just trying to figure out what to do with him, he probably got away.
Yeah, I think.
Fair
we should
enough.
just leave.
All right, so I will stop the car just so we can close
Yeah.
that trunk. But he's just like, we waved goodbye and said good luck.
Yeah, he kind of stumbles off because he's kind of blind, right? Because you guys shot him in the eyes with phosphorus
Oh, yeah, where the
rounds.
fuck is he heading to?
He's just trying
He's
to get away from
running
you
away.
guys. Yeah.
He can't even see anything. He's just gonna die though.
Okay, let me tell you this. If you were kidnapped, would you not just try and get out regardless, or would you just sit there and wait?
Not fair.
There's not a clear thought going right now. It's just panic.
That is fair.
So you guys leave him behind. That's fine. You guys do have pictures of him and stuff like that. So if he is the guy you were looking for, you'd have
Oh my god, he better not be.
He's not. Don't worry.
Okay.
I will tell you, he is not.
All right, because that I would have been absolutely furious
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
if he was the lizard that we were supposed to find.
Oh, bro. Dude, I would, dude. Actually, why don't we do that? Why don't we just capture the damn lizard and hit him back to the military base that we were from?
Yeah, you could have.
Drive all the way back.
Yeah, because like, why not? And we have like actual resources there to try to extract information from him.
And if you want to, you can.
That seems like a plan. We did not go back all the way to military. We can go back to the what was the town again?
I mean, that won't help us because we need people. We need like access to military stuff to be able to get like scholars or something like that to be able to talk to him, or to even check if he
We
was.
brought you a lizard. We don't know if he's the right lizard, but we brought you a lizard.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a bad idea.
Yeah, I think that might be the best move. I think. That way we don't have to deal with the risk. Of,
I
like,
can't
the
remember
lizard.
when we were first given this. Did it seem like it was time sensitive? Regardless of how we've been acting since then, did it seem time sensitive?
He just said that there are other governments probably looking for the lizard, so we need to get him first.
Yeah,
type thing.
from what it sounds like everything is, if I will be honest, everything's dependent on what you find. So at the moment, no one really knows too much. The search is kind of, you guys are like at the same pace of everyone else.
Okay.
You know,
So the option is go back, may potentially get some more information from this one lizard, or go forward and into the unknown.
Yeah, we can just take a survey, and then gain a reward.
Shut up.
We go to the unknown. The unknown's always fun.
Yeah.
All right, so then he's gone then. Goodbye, Mr. Lizard.
Yep, you see him. He stumbles for a bit until he just like takes off, as if he didn't need his eyes in the first place.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's kind of weird. But so yeah, so you guys finally get off this darn road you've been on for days on end. It's probably been like a day and a half or something like that. And you guys hit this Cathay 51. You take the left there, and yeah, you guys get closer and closer to Aurea. It seems as if the next stop of the journey has begun.
Dun dun dun.
The open plains of Cathay have over time transformed to something else. The side of the highway, you know, at first there's nothing, and then there starts being an occasional house to the side, and then after the occasional house, their houses became a more and more common sight. Then highway exits became quite common with small communities right off the exits, and all of a sudden, within 10 minutes, the houses become, you know, very common sights, and the highway, which used to have 2 lanes on, you know, at first it was just 1 lane each side. Now it's 2 lanes each side, and then you come upon the sign that you guys have probably been looking forward to for a while now. There's a sign that reads "Now
Strippers
Entering."
R Us.
Yes,
Sorry,
you
carry
see
on.
a sign that reads "Now Entering City of Aurea," and the population there is listed as 35,943,000. For reference, that is a very, very populous city. Though you will know that that is not the biggest city in the empire.
Yeah, the capital is right.
Yeah, I actually have the information approximately on one of these sources. Yeah, Aurea I think is the 3rd largest city. And Stefan is the 4th largest, by the way. It's slightly below Aurea. It goes the capital of the empire, the city of the eternal warlord, then Kaleoda, which is the capital of Throp, which none of you guys are from. Uh, and then Aurea is like third place, and it's still behind. Aurea is behind by like 10 million people from third place. And Stefan and Aurea are pretty similar of size. Anyways, so yeah, the small bunches of houses quickly become a continuum, and it kind of becomes impossible to distinguish from the houses, and the highway becomes a 3-lane highway each way. And then there's a barrier and fence that now separates the present sides of the road from the freeway. And actually, things are starting to get dark by this point. It seems to be like, yeah, it's nighttime. Anyways, yeah, you guys look out into the distance, and it's hard to see, but you can tell without a doubt that you can see the tall, imposing towers of downtown Aurea, with the height far outstripping that of everything else around. The road quickly becomes more and more packed as the heart of civilization presents itself in this kind of strangely misty, kind of strangely dark night. The smooth road feels kind of good to drive on, coming from all the rural beaten highways. Houses suddenly turn into businesses when you start leaving the highway, and basically every make and kind: car dealerships, food places, stores, like anything. And residential areas are more hidden away from the noise and light of the freeways. Then the road expands into a 4th lane, and then a 5th lane, with wide shoulders on the sides of the highway. There are apartment buildings, warehouses, and practically all of their signs of civilization. Traffic on the road increases even more, and now so much traffic that you probably don't need 4 and 5 lane highways, but 6 or 7 lane highways. Diving deeper into Aurea, the towers of the downtown area are just getting closer and closer, and they appear larger and larger. Yeah, there's a. Let's see here. No, there's just a paved road to travel. Yeah, so no longer is there just a single paved road to travel down, like you guys had dealt with for days already, with the very rare transfer to a regional highway, but instead, Aurea is just a patchwork of black asphalt and gray concrete, interrupted with changing lights of red, yellow, and green, accented by the metallic shine of steel and the reflected rays of the sun. And as day turns to night, the darkness is lit up by a great deal of yellow, blue, and white lights coming from street lamps, houses, and even the tallest towers. Indeed, even the peaks of the highest skyscrapers emit the occasional flash of red light. Moreover, the sky is occasionally crossed by planes that are flashing lights as they land at the far-off airport. Indeed, the city of Aurea itself is so bright that the stars of the sky themselves dim in the presence of this great city. But one cannot help but feel that they are being watched. There are always a great variety of military or police vehicles wearing either military or police uniforms patrolling about. Most of these police people and military people just seem to carry handguns, but some can be seen carrying assault rifles openly. There's a great deal of cameras on each and every building, staring down in the streets, and even the highways are littered with cameras by every sign, no doubt watching every single person. So you guys have arrived in Aurea. Congratulations. But it's not over yet. For one,
Oh, wait, there's more.
Yeah, you guys have just arrived. Where are you going to stay? You guys, if you really want to, can live out of your car for now. If you want to rent a place for some time or find a hotel to live in, whatever you guys want to do. You guys, mind you, it is late at night when you guys finally get into like a good area that you might think would be good to look around to stay. Yeah, you guys are free to try and find a hotel for the night, wait out the night in some other way, or find a place to sleep for tonight. Most certainly some parts of Aurea are still shining as bright as it is during the day, just driven by the energy of not just the city but the inhabitants too. But who knows what adventures lay out this night. So yeah, what does it you guys want to do while here?
I suppose we should probably get a hotel.
Yeah, okay. So, any preference for a location of the hotel?
I mean, it's
particular,
you
I
said it's fairly
guess.
late, right?
Yeah, you will
I mean-
also recall from all the way back in the campaign that many people have told you, oh yeah, maybe you want to stay in the convent Auroran section of the city because they tend to be a bit more inclined to help you since you'll be with us and our cause.
So we will head there.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys head to the convent Auroran section of the city. And so let's see here. Yeah, so you guys, convent Auroran section of the city is deep into the core of Aurea instead of in the outer sections of it. So you guys dive deep in there. You find yourself surrounded by wondrous lights, tall skyscrapers, and packed highways lit up by the headlights of countless cars. It is an extraordinarily well-lit area despite the darkness. And there are people walking about everywhere downtown, no doubt having fun and enjoying a life of their own under the protection of those above them. And indeed, one can only wonder what wonders this city holds. And why don't you give me a driving roll, Welkin?
A driving roll?
Yes.
No. All right, let's see. Well, this is interesting. Very interesting. 6.
Yeah. So let's see here. You notice that you're speeding a bit over the speed limit, and yeah. Someone you speed by some police before you know it, and okay, yeah, they kind of flash their lights and want you to pull over. You weren't speeding by a huge amount, but yeah, they asked you to pull over. And
Oh, righty.
do you want to pull over?
Get
or-
one of those like flashy light things from Men in Black.
I say we do pull over.
Okay, you pull
Probably
over.
better.
Yeah.
A policeman gets out of his car, walks up to the driver's side of the window, and presents himself. And you roll down your window. I assume he's like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?"
I guess yeah. It's basically, I was speeding.
The answer is always no, because if you say something yes, and then they catch you for something else that they weren't.
Don't
enough.
self-incriminate.
All right.
Yes, don't self-incriminate.
Yeah. So he kind of like looks around your car. He's like, "Yeah, can I see your IDs, everyone?"
Do we have actual IDs?
You guys have passports.
Okay. Oh, that's problematic.
Why?
I mean, do you get stamped whenever you come into this place?
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh shit.
We should have asked, the government guy should have given us like fake IDs for being here. That was his bad.
Yeah, and you guys didn't mention it, which I was very thankful of. But yeah, that's kind of a hole in the plot. Should have given
So
you guys.
another reason we should have gone back and taken the lizard person with us. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
you guys also have driver's licenses, I believe. All have driver's licenses. You could probably hand those over instead of the passports.
all right. I'll go for a driver. Oh, I mean, he's only asking for me, right?
No,
No,
he
he
asked for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll hand a driver's license over.
Okay, I'm gonna hand over my driver's license too, I guess.
Yeah. So Donna hands over her passport.
Oof.
Oh, that
Yeah.
dumb bitch.
I
But
mean, she doesn't know any better.
he also kind of just seems to ignore the fact that there's no passport stamp. Does someone want to give me a knowledge roll?
I have good knowledge usually, as long as I roll well. 14.
Yeah, crossing the border without a passport stamp usually isn't too big of a deal. You know, if you don't have a stamp, it's not the end of the world. They don't always have border posts everywhere.
Why
So-
couldn't I have done this? Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, he kind of looks at everyone's identification and hands it back. He's like, okay, you guys don't really seem to be from around here except for one of you. Just don't speed again.
Okay. Sorry.
And he's like, yeah, and remember, yeah, you're being watched. And he withdraws. He didn't seem to take into account. He didn't seem to take note of your IDs or anything like that.
He
But
also didn't seem to take note of the bullet hole in our front windshield.
maybe it's,
Or on the
yeah.
Well, I mean, that one you could potentially get away with.
What would you say
there
to
might
get
have
away
been
with that?
blood on her shoulder, though.
What would you say to get away from the bullet, in a person? What would you say to get down out of that with being shot?
I
The
would
police
tell
said.
them that we were. I would basically say that we were looking for a hospital, and saying that we were shot as we were driving into the city. I would tell them a partial truth of what happened on the way here.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
Yeah, the police guy didn't really seem to notice the bullet hole or anything like that. Or maybe he did, and he was just like, people driving. Maybe
I'm
he
too
saw-
old for this shit.
I don't get paid enough for this bullshit.
He could have noticed that you guys were from, since most of you guys were from out of the town. He was probably like, yeah, they probably just got shot by some random guy on the side of the highway. It happens. And whatever it is, yeah. So he
That time
lets,
of the year again.
yeah, he lets you go without any issues. He doesn't give you a ticket or anything. So yeah, you guys make your way to the Convent Auroran section of the city through directions, and I'm sure Rock kind of knows where it is. But yeah, driving about, let's see here, yeah. So, yeah, you guys are looking for the place to stay. You guys decide, to go to the Convent Auroran section of the city. Oh, I'm on the wrong part, that's why. Yeah, just driving deep into the core of Aurea. Yeah, so driving deep into the core of Aurea, you guys find yourselves surrounded by wondrous lights, tall skyscrapers, and packed highways lit up by the headlights of countless cars in an extraordinary well-lit area despite the darkness. There are people walking around everywhere, no doubt having fun and enjoying a life of their own under the protection of those above them. Indeed, one can only wonder what wonders the city holds. But deciding to head into a Convent Auroran section of the city to find somewhere to stay, you guys take a left.
And then
Yeah, so yeah, you guys walk into the hotel lobby. Looking right at you guys is a Convent Auroran woman. She has blonde hair and green eyes. She's aged around 40. She seems to have aged quite well. And she's wearing a white blouse and a blue skirt that goes down to her knees in addition to a gold necklace around her neck. She quickly speaks up, hello, may I be of assistance?
yeah. We need room for 5 people? Is that how many we have?
Wait, didn't we drop Donna on the way somewhere?
No, she's kind of still with you guys.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time it came up is we would set a hospital as an excuse that the police would have asked about the bullet hole.
Yeah.
So yeah, can we get rooms for 5 people?
Yeah, so you ask her for a room, and she's like, yeah, well, that's what we're in the business of renting. We have a few different placements. Do you have any preference? So she means like, do you want
I mean, Liz and Donna can go into the same room.
yeah, that's
The usual.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you're both women. That's usually
I
how
mean,
it goes.
what if he's into her? What if they're into each other?
It's still probably less weird.
I guess that would be a win-win for Rock.
Yeah, that sounds like a great show.
I mean, if he likes pregnant women, I'm not going to judge a fetish.
It's not a liking pregnant woman. You gotta think big. You gotta think of the advantages. If she's already pregnant, she can't get pregnant. See?
God. All right, so yeah, it's
you
like,
guys want like a room on the first floor or like the second floor or? There's
let's
two
go
second
first
floor.
floor.
Okay.
Second floor might be good.
I want to be able to get out quick if we need to.
Yeah, we can jump from a window from the second floor. That's perfectly doable.
All right.
Yeah. So just note the floor of the room you want to stay in, basically.
Second floor.
All right.
Second.
Yeah. And so you want 2 rooms, right?
Yeah. I mean, if they have a 3-bed room, if not, then we'll get 3 rooms.
Oh yeah. If you guys want, So she notices that you guys have like 5 people with you, and she's like, yeah. Our rooms are really only equipped for 4. If you want to get a second, that's fine. Or if not, we can, provide you with some more blankets and pillows.
Who wants to spoon?
I'm always down for spooning. Let's go.
I mean, usually you can get a cot at hotels.
Yeah. So it seems like they're willing to do that.
So yeah, we'll do that. We'll get one room. We'll all
Okay.
spoon in the same bed, regardless of how many beds there are.
Yeah. And there is not a significant gender imbalance on your team. So yeah, she's like, all right. So how long will you guys be needing it for?
That's a good question.
Probably
A
just-
week for now.
Wait.
We might have to be longer.
Wait, how about we just take it for a couple of days and then decide?
I mean, I'm just gonna.
Wait,
You pay when
Sorry.
you leave, right?
Sorry, I was distracted. What happened?
Yeah. I mean, we have the extra money. Might as well just go for a week, and then if we go need more, I suspect a week will be fine.
She's like,
Oh,
oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's see here. She says,
Says, sorry, you can only book for 1 month. That's it.
Yeah, no, she's like, yeah, oh, okay. Our rates are 60 Cathay staff a night.
Like for each person or just total?
I know, for the room.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, it's like $70 a night.
For a 4-bedroom, goddamn. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
I guess we have. I don't know. We'll split it up. So we'll stay for a week. So that's 60 by 7. So 420.
Yeah.
Split
Well,
amongst 4.
Why 4?
Because I don't think Donna has money.
No, she has money.
Okay,
she
split
can't
it
really
amongst
pay.
5.
She can't really pay in cash, but she has like a card she can pay with.
No paper trail. Or cash only. She doesn't pay. All right, carry on.
Carry on.
Yeah, so you pay for the week and everything, and it's all good. They give
Where's
you
my
the
money? Oh, there it is.
they give you the access card and stuff like that. But if you have any questions to ask the woman here, like by all means, ask away. Maybe you want to know about the hotel,
What are the massage pearls?
massage
Pearls?
Yeah.
Parlors?
Yeah, I can't speak. Parlors.
She's like, yeah, I don't really know. Don't really go to any of them.
She judges you slightly.
Yeah.
Good. I want the judgment.
And wouldn't you know where they are? Aren't you like from Aurea?
Yeah, I was just asking.
And you're
to mess
common
with-
in Auroran.
I was just asking to mess with people.
We actually could have had everyone staying wherever you lived.
Well,
by
actually,
the way.
yeah, you guys could have just stayed. Well, too late. I
Don't
guess.
you have daddy issues?
Yeah, but I'm not with my daddy, so it's fine.
Oh, I really wish you didn't say that.
And you guys can still do that. Like that's all good.
All right, so y'all want to sleep over at my
Does he live in the convent Auroran
Does
section
he?
of the town?
Does he? I mean, that's up to him.
Do I? Where did I put my address? I forgot.
It's probably on your passport.
Oh yeah.
Why do I have so many character sheets open? God damn.
You can call your daddy.
Oh, no.
Dada.
Father.
Darth Vader. Luke.
We've extended this so long.
I live in 13 Aurea 5330. Oh wait, no, that's my. Wait, address is 1498 Galtier Way.
Really, that's like an actual address. That's an actual address. That may have just been like a default one that you're supposed to change. But even if you didn't change it, it's more like what section of the city do you live in? I think that's the
Yeah.
important part.
Do you live in the convent Auroran section of the city? Yes or no?
I guess no.
Alrighty, then we're staying at the hotel.
Oh, we were supposed to be in the commissary?
We want to be, yes.
You don't have to be, but it's a good place to stay. And maybe it's a good thing to not have draw attention to your own how wherever you live. Did you live in an apartment or like a house or what?
Apartment.
A mansion.
Yeah, I mean, you figure you don't really have to worry about parking then.
They feed me caviar every day.
But yeah, you're free to move back to your apartment with everyone whenever you want to. Just let me know. But that'll always be an option because you live in Aurea. But
Use
yeah,
it as their second hideout.
exactly.
Yeah.
We can
use that
sleep
as a
here and
second-
then use that as a hideout for planning.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to plan in a public area.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So do you have any questions for this hotel woman?
I don't think so.
No. I
Okay.
just want to crash for the night.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
I'm
yeah.
sure we're very tired.
Yep.
You guys she hands you over the key and stuff like that. And yeah, you guys go to your room. You have like this kind of feeling where what just have you guys gotten yourselves into? But you guys kind of dismiss those thoughts. Open up the door, and it's a nice, clean hotel room. It has 2 beds, a bathroom, and a shower, and
A
some sinks.
bomb in the center of the room.
3 seconds to deactivate it. Go.
Yeah, it's a normal hotel room. It seems a bit outdated, and there's actually a window looking out that you can look out of. Kind of presents you with the street. There's also a television that hopefully works, and a card on the
Hopefully.
dresser stating what the Wi-Fi password is. Isn't that great? And yeah, is there anything special you want to do in this room, or just go to sleep?
We can
Wait,
go
we want to eventually go to the university, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it would be a good time to send an email to the person who we want to meet at the university.
No,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. How are you going to? Who do you want to meet with?
Well, hasn't he already been in contact with someone?
Maybe.
I don't remember actually. Wait. We already have a name, right?
Yes.
So I'll just search up that person in the university's website and send that person an email.
Okay. What's her name?
I don't remember the name.
Do you remember her surname?
I don't know.
So why don't you roll a d20 for me then?
Okay. Oh, 9.
There's an M. That's what you remember.
Oh.
Useful.
Yeah, I mean, you can look up the university list and maybe find a name with an M that's in the research field that we need.
Yeah.
Do you
I
guys
don't think
remember the person? Oh, you also remember it's a woman that you're looking for.
yeah, I don't think there'll be too many women.
It has to
with
be Maria, bro. It has to be Maria.
Maria.
Not
I'm
Mario.
Mexico. Yeah. So if you want, do you remember what her field of study is?
She studies Banach something.
Yeah,
Banach
Banach
studies?
studies. Yep.
Yeah, Banach studies.
So you guys go onto the university webpage, and there's only one woman on faculty in Banach studies. It's Dr. Atana Marwell.
Okay. Right.
Found out today that there weren't actually any other women who worked at this university in her field of study. There's also only one convent Auroran who works there in her field of study. She is
Okay.
both the only woman and the only convent Auroran there. So yeah, you want to send her an email?
Yeah, I'll just send her email and say if let's like trying to set up an appointment sometime maybe in near future, tomorrow or day after, or whatever,
Okay, yeah.
as early as possible.
You write up an email and you send it, and there doesn't appear to be a response yet.
That's
I would assume
expected.
not. It's probably late at night.
Yeah.
So that's why we probably did it at this point.
It is late at night. Yeah. So
All right, now we're off to bed.
Yep. no doubt you guys can look forward to what the next day may hold. And with such a large city in front of you, no doubt there will be things to do that will leave you guys occupied for not just one day, but for several days. And with that, you guys head to bed, taking showers and stuff like that whenever.
All together. No.